Hi there, Scrappery peeps. I'm just sharing a project that I've done for this week's share, and something a little different. I actually get all the Scrappery kits, and I've used the kits, I combine all my kits, so I've used it to decorate a planner. I use another planner as well for my everyday planner, which is an Erin Condren, because I particularly like the layout, and I decided that there's some other lists and things that I want to keep not in that everyday planner, that are sort of continuing or ongoing, things that I can keep separate. So I've just used, this is a Kmart planner from not last year, the before, just like the black and gold, inexpensive, and just prettied it up to suit my needs. So as you can see on the front here, I've used a lot of the things from the kit to make clips and so on. This gold bow I've just stuck on there because I really like it, and to me that's something I can look at all the time rather than being on a layout. It suits me to be here. I've put some of the washi sheets that come in the kit. I did use the heart there, but I've used some from the other two sheets as well. I just thought I'd pop those in there so that if I want to stick something on a page or a note, I can do that. And it looks cute sitting in there as well. So then I've just used a couple of the cards from the cut apart sheet, cut those up to suit and set those in there. And this one just a little quote, something to make your day a little bit happy. Washi tape strips I've just stuck on a piece of acetate, which I actually cheated and used from the stamp that came in the colour kit, because it's double-sided acetate you get on the stamp, so I just use one of those. Nice and handy. Put some of the washi there to use in here specifically, and then I've just used these clips. All these paper clips were in the kit, one of the kits, and I've just used this fabric that was, it's almost like a glitter sequin tulle that was in there, and just threaded it through and tied it up, just so I again can keep that for decoration because it's quite pretty. One of the bows I've just glued on there, and one of the little clips I've just stuck on there as well. Little diamanty jewel type things. Okay. And then the front of the planner, I've just made a little pocket shaker card, cutting up a Becky Higgins, or any brand for that matter, you know, pocket page. I've just cut a square or a little rectangle, sorry, that suits me. Stuck one of the little cut aparts in from the cut apart sheet, in some stickers. These little stickers are just from my stash, just random planner stickers, and the sequins of course do move around. This little clip here I just made using a bow punch that I have. Lots of people probably have bow punches or bow dies, or if you have a cutting machine you can cut your own bow, that type of thing. And I'm sure there's templates online. If you don't have any of those things, you can make your own. And I've just glued that on the paper clip, and another little cute accent there. Can't have enough bows, I don't think. This particular vellum, the gold foiled vellum, was actually from one of our previous kits. It was from a Scrappery kit, just one of the previous ones. I think it was the one with all the pink fresh indigo hills in it. I think that's actually who that's by. So I've just felt that I needed a bit of vellum, or a bit more gold bling, so I just grabbed that out from my leftovers. This doily is from this current kit, as are these cork accents with the gold. Just another little pretty page. I just think I'm a really visual person, and if I'm not having a great day, just something pretty to look at and focus on is always really nice. So what I did, because this was, I have a 2017 and a 2016 Kmart planner, and I've just pulled out basically all the inserts and made them suit me. Pretty much going to design my own either inserts or get some online and that type of thing. So this is just a 2017 quick handy reference calendar. This black card is just one of the inserts that were left in here originally, and you could just use any sort of card, chipboard, paper you like. I just decided that I'd use that, it matched what I was doing. All the inserts I've done this washi, which is from the kit, one of the kits. Just some sticky notes from my stash, stuck those on, just so they're handy in the planner again. This side I've just stuck a little paper, a glass sandbag that was in, actually I think one of the previous kits as well. I just keep my last kit to hand so that I can access a few things if I I need a few extras, as was this tag. But these beautiful washi tape stickers are actually just from this current kit. Some to-do list pages, as I said, they will be practical, so I'll pop those in. And then as you can see, actually I'll show you this first. So just another little pocket that's actually left open at the top, just with some rhinestones just in there randomly that if I want to use them. What I did is, you can see all these little tabs, and I'll read to you what they all say, but pretty much it's things that suit me, so you can put whatever suits you. I just found that I was requiring lists for certain things, that I'm just writing scrap bits of paper or notes in my phone, and I wanted something a bit more formal. So this is my favourite paper in the collection, which is, if I haven't said already, Pink Paislee Moonstruck. Absolutely love this collection, and I wanted to be able to keep a bit of this paper in something that I'm going to look at regularly, rather than just, you know, as much as you still can look at a scrapbook page, I just wanted to be able to have it somewhere like this that I can look at. So that is just a header for the Scrappery, and what my plan to do here is projects. So I'm not worried about the recycled pages I'm using, but if they've got dates and numbers and things, I'll just improvise whether I put little dots over those things, or it doesn't worry me. Otherwise I'll print out some printable planner pages, and alternately I'll get some dot grid design paper and I'll make up my own pages as well. But at the moment I've just used these to fill it out. Alright, so my plan is to write whatever projects I've ideas that I have for the month, notes to myself about those projects, maybe little sketches, things like that. Okay. I also designed for Nigella Designs, so that's my next tab there. And I've actually put in, sorry, a little puffy sticker, which I also love, this butterfly paper. But I want to show you also that this little, a lot of planners these days you can buy magnetic page markers, and I just made a really simple one. I just wanted to show you how, look, it doesn't look as obviously professional as the ones you can buy, but it does the job, and it's just like a little page marker. I did these years ago, like in bookmarks, so same principle. I just cut a 1-inch strip of paper, scored it. I actually inked the edges for a bit of definition. Used the magnet. I actually used the magnet that comes in the post. You know, you regularly get sort of from real estate agents and things like that, you get calendars for the year. I just tend to keep those and recycle them and cut them up and use them for my stuff. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be happy about that, but that's what I use them for. Okay, so bills list. So my plan is to be organised with my bills this year. I do often put the bills due in my weekly planner, but this is there's certain bills that are due every month on the same day or every fortnight, that type of thing, and they're the things that I want to list that they're due, so that I can just be a bit more budget conscious and a bit more organised around that. The next one is passwords. I'm ever forgetting passwords, and I think that, look, you should never really write them down, but somewhere private for myself that I can just make little notes, or even you know, write them in code so I know what the password is. It's just a really handy reference for me. Bucket list. I'm always talking about bucket lists with my husband, and saying that we need to, you know, write things down. Not that hopefully we're going to be around for a while yet, but just things that, with goals that we can work towards, things we want to do. I'm always mentioning that. So just mini goals on bucket lists, things I'd like to do one day or achieve. I think it's fun to write them down and record them, and at least, you know, talk about them. So that's the plan for that section. I'm often making lists in my phone about movies. If someone tells me a really good movie they saw, or a series on Netflix or something like that, and I want to get to watching it, I like to write it down. So I thought I might just make a bit of a list here about that. And again, this is March 2016. I've just filled it out. I'll swap that out or cover those. It doesn't worry me. I'll just improvise. And again, as I said, I used the washi on every divider that I made, and I just measured. Started with a measurement, cut them all to size, bound them, I suppose is probably the word, or just reinforced with the washi tape there, and then punched the holes. I've got a little handy little punch that I got on eBay that punches to this size, so that is really helpful. Next section is books. I used to read a lot when I was younger. I haven't read a book probably for a couple of years. Probably since 50 Shades of Grey. That was the last book I read, and I've bought a few books since with the intention of reading them and get a couple chapters in and just give up. So again, I just think might have some goals to read a book or record the books I read, or write down some lists of books I'd like to read. Either way, again, it's just for my own reference, and it's something that's important to me, not to, you know, perhaps anyone else. Got one extra tab there. I could probably fit one more in there if I wanted to. Yeah, look, again, it's just a cute little book that I decided, you know, suits my needs. And it's something pretty to look at. And it's, you know, I have a million notebooks and notepads and lists that I make, as I say, and they're just not as pretty to look at, and they're just crossed out and whatever. So, and I have always intentions of doing, I had intentions of doing one of these for Christmas, so that it was a Christmas list type thing for about gifts and cards and you know, that type of thing. It just never came to fruition, so I'm really happy that I got this started for the new year, and that was one of my goals to do, and that it's come together. So yeah, so hope you enjoyed having a look through this little mini planner, and it inspires you to make or do something. Look, even if it's not a planner, even though we don't we're not predominantly a planner group, I think I really love that everything scrapbooking fits in line completely with planning. So whether you're a traditional scrapbooker, a planner, a project lifer, I think that you'll get, I'm hoping that you'll get some sort of ideas from something I've shared here today. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.